So if you're preparing for 2026 and if you've just started preparation, there are three major problems that you're facing right now. Number one is obviously that there is too much to do. There are too many subjects, general studies, history, polity, economy, geography, environment, and this is just talking about prelims. Because there is so much to do, there is not enough time. And because of which there is a constant feeling of that I am falling behind. अब ऐसे में क्या होता है that some days I might be able to study 8 hours, 10 hours, I'll feel good. But on most days, I'll feel ki, I really need to do a lot more. And because of that, what will start happening is I'll start feeling burnout very soon. Because of which, I'll start getting consistency issues. Combine 1 and 2 and you'll start to panic. And if you are panicking right now, one thing I can tell you is you will not give your best attempt in 2026. Because if you're panicking, it requires a certain amount of calmness, it requires a certain amount of focus, guidance, and mentorship in the right direction. So this is the reason that we have designed the UPSC Essential course for 2026. This course is to help you give your best shot in 2026. So how are we going to do this? Let's talk about it. Right, so how are we going to do this? We will take a phase-wise approach. Phase-wise approach, we'll start with GS Basics. GS Basics, the classes are starting from the 8th of October. You'll have live classes in which you'll be prelims ready. And the idea here is pretty simple, that prelims ready hone ke liye, we'll be covering each and every GS subject through live classes. You'll be getting daily practice questions which will help you review whatever it is that you've learned in class. Questions will be based on exactly what is taught in class. I will be teaching geography over here, and all of the faculties that you have are experts in civil services exam, people who have given multiple stages, and some of them have also cleared this exam. So that's there. Now GS Basics के बाद आपका prelims focus phase आएगा. This phase will start around January. In this phase, there'll be a lot of MCQ practice, there'll be a lot of PYQ discussion, there'll be CSAT classes, and at the same time, you will also be giving a lot of tests in order to gauge your preparation and improve step by step. Thereafter, you'll have your CSP 26, which is Prelims 2026, which will happen after your Prelims focus phase is done. GS Advanced phase and GS Advanced phase 2. Over here, you'll be covering all your mains ka topics. The idea of this course is pretty simple, that we are aiming to give you a very good shot at clearing 2026. Practically speaking, it is going to be difficult. All of this will also require that you perfectly execute on everything that we give you. हम अपनी तरफ से पूरी मेहनत करेंगे that we give you the best of everything. You'll get the best of notes, you'll get the best of material, the best of test series, everything. But at the same time, you will have to give your best shot also, because without that, all of this material is going to waste. In the end, in this course, there is also the interview focus phase. So interview focus phase ka idea yahan, if you make it through the entire process in your first go 2026, you don't need to go anywhere else. Interview ka guidance will also be provided to you within this course. And there's a general idea that in this course, we provide 3 years of continuous mentorship. So what is the reason for that? Let's have a simple example. Let's say, for example, you're starting October of 25 over here, right? And you are giving your in May of 26. So आपका mains होगा in August of 26. And then, your interview might happen in Jan of 27. जिसका result probably will come out around April of 27. So if you have given your interview in January of 2027, what do you think you're going to do from February, March, April of 2027? You're probably going to start preparing for your next attempt, because see, practically speaking, if we keep this in mind, if you've made it to the interview in your attempt at civil services exam, you will probably be giving another attempt, right? And naturally, फिर यहाँ से आपका 27 का cycle फिर से शुरू हो जाता है, and that's the idea. शुरू हमने यहाँ पे किया है, एक cycle complete होने तक we're already 2 years in, and even beyond this same course will give you the mentorship that you require, which is why we have 3 years of continuous mentorship in this course. If you buy this course, you really don't need to go anywhere else. Idea is pretty simple. The UPSC Essential का जो course है for 2026, you'll get access to live class and the class का recordings till October of 2028. One-to-one personalized mentorship, October 28. Current affairs का live classes, which will happen every Monday till October 2028. The only thing that will end before October of 2028 for you will be the evaluation of your mains ka test series. So that will only be till mains 2026. Now, the core idea is pretty simple over here. that this course will be taught in English. And why only English and why not English? Because if you are giving the exam in English medium, English हमारा medium नहीं है. If my medium is English, I should learn in English, I should practice in English so that I am more comfortable with the language. Over time, this will be a very, very big advantage for you because English में क्या होता है, अभी मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है, but later on when I require that expertise, that extra immersion, that's when this medium helps. Moving forward, the test series, a complete test series will be included for you in this course. The test series will have both a prelims and a mains test series. Prelims test series will have 45 tests. 45 में से आपके होंगे 33 general studies, 12 of CSAT. This will include both section tests and full tests. Even these 33 and these 12, both of them will have section tests as well as full tests. Similarly for mains, you'll have 11 section tests and 5 FLTs. So this test series is the same test series that Akanksha Singh, who secured AIR 44, was one of our test series students. She also practiced the same test series. So ये जो 16 tests थे, she gave all of them and she was one of the very few students who gave all the tests in the test series. ऐसा नहीं होता है. बहुत बार क्या होता है, test series people buy, but what they'll do is they'll write maybe half the tests at best. She was one of the very few students that ended up writing almost all of the tests that she took. And that clearly showed AIR 44. Now, moving on, current affairs का जो classes रहेंगी, these will be weekly live sessions. You'll have 3 years of access and no additional current affairs का material you will need. The magazines for revision we will provide you. Daily material, अगर आपको ध्यान देना है कि what is the most important news in today's newspaper, all of these things we will be highlighting for you and providing to you within this course itself. Not just that, PYQs will be a central part of your course preparation over here. PYQs will not only be integrated within classes, but PYQs will also be part of your daily practice questions. PYQs will also be part of your tests, and beyond that will also give you access to PYQ full test series. अगर आपको practice करना है तो discussion होगा PYQs का, breakdown होगा, special sessions होंगे. Why are we doing all of this? Because please keep in mind that previous year questions are your holy grail for civil services preparation. इनके बिना it's very difficult to make any progress, and therefore they found the central tenet of this course. Everything will revolve around previous year questions. Prelims के PYQs करेंगे, mains के PYQs करेंगे, discussion इन पे होगा, because this is how you will get a sense of the exam. This is how you will build your intuition about the exam. For example, when I teach geography, so I take up all of the questions, almost all of the questions which have come in the last 5 to 7 years, and we discuss them right in class so that you are comfortable with understanding कि अभी जो हमने पढ़ा है, whatever it is that we've studied, how am I supposed to apply it? So these are the things that will become second nature to you in this course. Now, a lot of the time what happens is that with long courses, a lot of institutes have issues in scheduling. कि होगा क्या, आज क्लास कैंसिल हो गई है, आज की क्लास परसों हो गई है, परसों फिर 4 क्लास हो गई हैं, and then like number of these things keep happening. We are very, very serious about our scheduling. Well, you've seen us on YouTube, we talk a lot about planning and scheduling, and therefore we take that very seriously within our course also. In this course, everything is pre-planned. There is no tentative planning. All the lectures are going to be live, and with the schedule of this course, which is available to you on the courses.upscprep.com portal, you can tell exactly what you're going to be studying when for the next 12 months. आज आप देख के बता सकते हो 98-99% of the times these will not change. Naturally, some extraneous things can happen कि भाई faculty can be sick. बहुत rare cases में. Beyond those very rare cases, we do not change the schedule of classes. We do not reschedule, and this is one of the things that we pay a special attention to. Now, beyond this, if at any instance as part of the 2026 course you feel कि यार बहुत time निकल गया है, घर पे कुछ emergency हो गई थी, या whatever issues happen, because life is like that, sometimes issues happen, so you can migrate to the 2027 course later. You will have till prelims of 2026 to make this migration. Naturally, you can pay the difference amount and switch from the 2026 essential to the 2027 essential later on. because again, we understand that these things can happen and therefore the option will exist for you. The price of this course at the present moment is 19,999, which if you calculate on the basis of कि भाई एक साल का आपको कितना फीस देना पड़ रहा है, you're paying approximately 6,000 rupees per year. This course will last you for 3 years. Current affairs, mentorship, classes ka access, everything for 3 years. You're paying 6,000 rupees a year. This is the best value course that you can get, which will cover everything that you require for civil services exam. At the same time, there is an early bird discount going on at the moment till I think the 13th or 14th of October. The exact dates can be found on the UPSCprep.com portal. You can visit and use this code for that extra discount, and that's the idea of over here. तो पोर्टल पे ये आपको कहाँ मिलेगा? You visit courses.upscprep.com. यहाँ पे UPSC Essential 2026 का कोर्स है. कोर्स के करिकुलम में आप जाके यहाँ पे you can get the schedule and the brochure. All of these things you can find here, and the course का discount code will also be available over here. If you are an old student, तो naturally 10% discount आपको already है, and if you join with your friends, तो we give additional discounts. तो कोर्स का ब्रोशर जो है, this also you can go through. More details for this course will be found over here. But beyond that, let me just introduce you to your educators and your mentors. Now, over here in our institute, we try and focus and maintain this very clear distinction that we don't want ki you are being mentored by somebody else and you're being taught by somebody else, because that creates a disconnect. So therefore, your mentors and your faculties are the same people. I'll be your mentor, Shashank sir, who's the co-founder of UPSCprep.com. He is a main strategist. He has given great guidance to a number of people in order to clear and improve their mains ka performance. He's also the mentor. Krishna sir, Ketan sir, Rohan sir, Nimish sir, Neelam ma'am, Ishan sir. All of these are people who have multiple cleared civil services exam attempts, multiple UPSC interviews, multiple UPSC mains, and a lot of teaching experience these people bring to you. So if you want to check out some demo classes, you can check our other channel, which is learnwithupscprep.com. It's also available on YouTube. And after that, if you have any further questions, if you have any doubts or queries, you can reach out to us on contact@upscprep.com, or you can also WhatsApp us on this number 8209416936. So if you have any doubts, questions or queries, please feel free to reach out to us, and all the best on your UPSC journey.